Alright, Google Home. I'm going to be breaking up this presentation into three main sections. So first I'm going to be talking about what it is, and then I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite features, and then I'll conclude by just giving my opinion on the technology and the future that I think it holds for us. So getting started here, what is the Google Home? So it's a digital assistant for the home. So a couple of things it can do is answer your questions, control some of your smart devices in your home, like adjust your thermostat, things like that. It could also play music and videos either on an attached Chromecast or on the device itself. There's just a couple of different variations. The Google Home Mini was announced on October 4th, so that's 11 days before this video is being recorded. It actually contains the same features as the full-sized Google Home, except it's just in a smaller form factor, and it costs $49. Uh, Similarly, the Google Home Max costs $399 because of that huge speaker. It was built for sound quality, but it does have all the same functionalities as the bigger Google Home. So these are some of my favorite features. This is a picture I found online, just like a promo shot. So it says far field voice recognition. So you can have multiple accounts linked to the Google Home. So for example, there's a husband and a wife. So if one of them, so it actually detects their voice. So if one of them actually says, "Okay, Google, call mom," it won't call the wrong mom. It actually detects that sort of stuff. Multi-room capability, so this is designed to be in multiple rooms so that you could always access it, and so it could always have access to all your smart devices. Customizable bases, so you can actually take them out and swap them in with something that you think looks better with your home layout, or you can even attach a skin to the upper portion to make it look cooler as well. Touch control, so you can adjust the volume, play pause. You could even tap the top to initiate like a Google command. So instead of saying "Okay Google," you can just tap the top. And hi-fi speakers. So you can see in this screenshot that there's two speakers. There's actually one behind it as well. So it's like a 3-speaker design. So that's pretty cool. What most people are going to be using this for is for facts and info. So you can say something like, "How far away is the moon?" or how many milliliters are in a liter. Don't X that, that should be obvious. Shopping, you can say something like order paper towels, and you can actually go through the whole shopping process just talking to the device, so that's pretty awesome. Hands-free calling, as I mentioned before, you can have multiple profiles, and it uses voice recognition to actually call the right person. Call any phone for free, and it attaches to the number that's on your phone. I wonder if it can attach to Google Voice, because that could be pretty cool too, but not sure about that. Chromecast connection, so you can say something like, "Okay Google, play," you're like in the kitchen, you're making some fried chicken, you don't know how to do it, your hands are dirty, so you can't pull out your phone, so you can say something like, "Okay Google, play a YouTube video, play a fried chicken YouTube tutorial," and it'll play one if you have a Chromecast enabled. If you have a Chromecast attached to your TV. It could also display query results, so if you ask for the weather, you can see it on your TV, the one that's connected to the Chromecast. So that's pretty awesome, and that ties into recipes. So the main problem that we have in the kitchen is our hands are dirty, and we don't want to have to wash them and look things up. So it ends up helping in that regard. Bluetooth audio, so it can be used as a wireless speaker if you just pair the Bluetooth up, so that's cool. Alarms, okay, this one is really useful for me because sometimes I'm in bed and my phone is not within arm's reach and I really don't want to get up. So you can say something like, "Okay, Google, wake me up at 6 a.m. tomorrow," and it'll set an alarm for you, and you can just like fall back to sleep without getting up. So that's really cool. Um, yeah. Calendars. Oh yeah. So if you have Google Calendar, I'm not sure if it works with other calendar applications, but um, it can read out like all of the events you have tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. It could also do other things like, um, you know, grocery lists, notes, things like that. So these are my favorite features. And now I'm gonna move on to my opinion piece and like my conclusion for this whole presentation. I personally think that the Google Home is going to be in every home within the next 5 years, either the Google Home or something like it, like the Amazon Echo. I think it's just too useful right now, and it's at a price point that's like very achievable, especially like the mini. It's $50. I think even if you don't have like smart devices, it would still be like pretty cool as like a piece to have in your living room. Just ask it questions every now and then. It's fun. Like if people come over, you can like, if you're like debating something, you can just say like, "Okay, Google," and like ask a question and like prove someone wrong. So you can do that. Um, I think it will increase in popularity as smart devices increase in popularity. So the more smart light bulbs and Nest thermostats we get, and like those locks for our doors, the more that starts to become common, I definitely think people will be ordering more um, Google Homes and Echoes and things of that nature. So as I said before, I think everyone should have a Google Home Mini or an Echo, but Google is life. Um, so yeah, I mean the future is here. The Google Home Mini is coming out in about a week. $50, you can't go wrong. Have it in your living room, in your bathroom even, and just have a lot of fun. So I think that concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching. If there's any questions you have, be sure to reach out. My Albany email address will be right here. And yeah, have a nice day.